Hi. Kind of interesting doing this on the little camera. Hopefully you can see me good, but I think we're set up. This sequence that I wrote is really beautiful, and I'm pretty excited to share it. I am recording this for Sarah at Soul Tree, and I am also going to share this again with Shannon. I taught this sequence to you the other night, and I got called into work tonight. We were planning on doing a little powwow online and teaching a little bit there, but instead you'll just get this lovely recording and you can work with that. So go ahead and find a long spine, a comfortable seat. That can be hero's pose, or you can sit Sukhasana, one ankle in front of the other, easy seat, whichever serves you today. It's different every day in my body, so today it's going to be hero's pose. But you've arrived. So find a long spine, reach through the crown of your head, and envision your prana rising from the ethers below to the sky above. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. I want you to envision a mantra that you can repeat to yourself on your inhales and on your exhales. Maybe, just maybe, if this works for you. Envision your inhale being I am, and your exhale being that, your mantra. Attaching yourself positively to that I am. When we attach ourselves negatively to that I am, whether that word be not capable or stupid, we don't want to do things like that to our mind. So instead, envision your mantra being I am courageous. Your mantra can be I am whole. Anything that serves you in this space with that attachment to I am, as it has a way of reaching back and claiming you. So we want to be careful what we attach our words to. Inhale for I am to yourself, and exhale that. On your next breath, envision that I am is taking you there, and your exhale is setting you free. Couple more rounds of breath here. Let your next inhale be your fullest, and your last exhale be your longest. We'll meet in a tabletop pose here. Once you've found your comfortable tabletop, Cat curl round the spine, push the earth away. Engage through your navel and push. Exhale, curl and round, drop the belly, cow pose. Broaden through your collarbones. Inhale, press the earth away, cat. And exhale, cow, drop your belly, curl. Your tailbone up. You have the option to flip your toes when you're doing your cow pose here, dropping the belly. And exhale, press the tops of the feet into the earth, cat pose. This will engage and help envision pressing the earth away. Find a neutral spine. Inhale, the left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder to the mat. Inhale, your right arm towards the top of your space. If this works in your body, you have the option to find length by lifting your right leg and planting the ball mound of your right foot on the earth behind you. If this doesn't work in your body, thread the needle as it was is perfect. Exhale, drop the knee back. Press the right arm into the earth and lift the left arm to come out of thread the needle. Exhale, find a neutral spine. Inhale, lift the right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Drop the right shoulder towards the earth. Inhale your left arm towards the top of your space to find length. And again, option on this side to extend the left leg and step back and press the ball mound of your left foot into the earth. If this doesn't work in your body, take the first variation. Exhale, drop the left knee. Bring the left arm back, and inhale the right arm back up. Maybe take a couple wrist rolls here. Exhale your hands to neutral. Cat curl round the spine. Exhale, drop the belly. Cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl the toes, send the seat high. This is our first time in this sequence in our downward facing dog. So option 2, pedal the feet out. Kind of see where we are for today. Downward facing dog is an inversion. So lots of blood flow going to your head. Bend so generously into the knees. And inhale, lift your seat. Drop your heels. Press through the L's and the J's of your fingers. Rotate your inner elbow, the eye of your elbow, forward. Let your head hang heavy. Play with bending one knee and the other. And inhale, look towards the top of your space. Exhale, travel. The slower you go, the cooler it feels. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the back of your spine. Press palms into shins or thighs. And exhale, forward fold. Bend really generously into your knees. Roll onto the ball mounds of your feet. And inhale all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead. And exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. throughout your practice this afternoon or this evening, whenever you watch this video, envision that inhale taking you to that I am positive mantra, and that exhale being that word that you've decided to positively attach yourself to today that you are. On your next inhale, release. On your exhale, release your arms by your side bodies. And inhale, cactus, mountain, or Urdhva Hastasana over your head, arms overhead. And exhale, cactus or goalpost your arms. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus towards the right. Square your hip tips towards the front of your space. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus towards the left. Square your hip tips. Again, dial your left hip forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, small ball pose. Curl and round. Give your knees a hug. Come up onto the ball mounds of your feet. Heels are lifted. Give yourself a little squeeze here. Exhale, drop your hands. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, drop your heels, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead. Drop your shoulder blades out of your ears. Exhale, cactus. Will flow again. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus towards the right. Square your hip tips. Dial your right hip forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus towards the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, small ball pose. Curl and round. This time maybe play with your gaze, soften it, or close your eyes. Maybe give your knees a little bit of a deeper squeeze to challenge your balance. And exhale, drop your hands. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, drop your heels, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press palms into shins or thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead, mountain pose. One more time. Exhale, cactus your arms. Dial your elbow tips inward. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, even yourself out. Inhale through center. And one more time, small ball pose. Make this your tightest small ball pose yet. Maybe close your eyes all the way. See how that challenges your balance. And exhale, your hands towards the mat. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, sink your heels, forward fold. Inhale, high plank. Step your feet back. Envision your palms and your feet pressing the earth away, but also pressing towards each other, gaining a little bit of traction as you envision your palms pressing back and your feet pressing forward. Actively press the earth away, engage through your core, press up through your high back. Find length through the crown of your head. This is still one long line of energy that we're trying to create here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Will flow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Dial your right hip down, take up space. Send your gaze over your right fingertips. Recommit to your lunge or surf. You can surf with your hands, and you can also surf in and out of your lunge with your knee. Keep a micro bend in your left leg. Takes a little bit of pressure off the shoulders if you bend generously into the elbows. This is still warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward and tick-tock your arms to earth and sky. The goal of this pose is to create one long line of energy through the left side of your body, from your left foot through the crown of your head. Option to send your gaze up or down, whichever feels comfortable in your neck. So if you came into this pose with a crunch in your right side body, lift up 1 inch higher from where you landed. I really love to take a bind with my left hand in this pose by taking the back of my left hand towards the back, towards my lower back here, and it automatically creates length. So you find that dropping your arm, that outer rotation, creates a little bit of length. And inhale, reverse warrior. Your right arm reaches up high. Still committed in your warrior 2 legs. Send your gaze up or down, pressing through the knife side edge of your left foot, creating length through your right side body. That is the goal of this pose. So I see people crunch back this way, and that doesn't feel as good as if we envisioned the length coming from the right side of our body. Exhale, cartwheel your hands towards the mat. You're connecting vinyasa. Option for high to low plank and an upward facing dog by flipping towards the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Back home. Inhale deeply and exhale, let that first side go. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, rise up. So on this side, we're taking the same setup where our left knee is directly over our left ankle. We're reaching evenly throughout both sides of our fingertips. And our gaze traditionally is over our left middle finger. Exhale, extended side angle. We'll tick-tock our arms to earth and sky and hinge forward. Send your gaze towards the sky or towards the earth. Recommit to your lunge. Excuse me. Keep a micro bend in your right knee to protect your alignment. Inhale, reverse warrior. Send your left arm high and envision yourself creating length through the left side of your body. Drop your shoulder blade out of your ear. And exhale, you're connecting vinyasa. Cartwheel your hands towards the mat. And maybe take a chaturanga or skip it. Hinge forward, lower no more than halfway. Flip the tops of your feet. Send your gaze forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. First side down. Inhale deeply. And exhale, let that second side go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Heel lands softly. You know where we're going. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Spin the right heel down, left heel down, excuse me. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock your arms to earth and sky and hinge forward. Still create that long line of energy through the left side body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands towards the mat. You're connecting vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. One cleansing round of breath here. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, land softly. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Right heel goes. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe take a different variation this time, with or without your arm to the sky. Maybe your hand is on the back side of your low back. And inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Maybe skip your chaturanga this time. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out. let something go. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Stagger your stance, rise up. Right toes at 12 o'clock, left toes at 11 o'clock. Drop your shoulder blades out of your ears. Dial your pinky tips towards one another such that your hands are facing each other. And you could even create a little Kali Mudra or steeple grip here for proper alignment in your shoulder blades and your hands. Inhale, standing staff. Right leg is your foundation. Left knee comes up. Maintaining Urdhva Hastasana arms. Exhale, crescent lunge. Step back. High lunge. Create length through the left side, through your left leg, pressing the earth away, dropping your shoulder blades out of your ears. Exhale, vertical twist. Right arm guides us to open up towards the right side of our space. Inhale deeply, breathe here. This part gets fun. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Dial the left heel down and take up space. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Dial your toes outwards and send your seat low. Hands to heart center. Inhale, star. Exhale, cartwheel your hands towards the mat. You're connecting vinyasa. Maybe find an up dog. Maybe send your gaze towards the left and then towards the right, behind you. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one on the left. Dial your right toes towards about 1 o'clock and your left toes towards 12 o'clock. This pose looks different in everyone's body, and it requires a little bit more of a staggered stance than warrior two, whereas your heels are in one long line or in the same track. We're on different planes here with our feet. Inhale your arms overhead and drop your shoulder blades out of your ears. This is a really powerful pose. Bend generously into your left knee here, such that your left knee is stacked over your ankle for proper alignment. Inhale, standing staff. Left leg is your foundation. Right knee comes up. Urdhva Hastasana in our upper body. Dial your right hip down, such that you're in proper alignment in your hips. Exhale, step back, crescent lunge. Recommit to your lunge in your left knee. And exhale, vertical twist. Left arm guides us to open up towards the left side of our space. Maybe flip the palms to receive energy. Maybe palms down for grounding. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Spin the right heel down and open up towards the right side of your space. Send your gaze over your left middle finger. Inhale, star pose. Open up towards the right side of your space. Dial your toes outwards. Exhale, horse. Hands to heart center. And bend generously into your knees, toes outwards. Maybe surf a little. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, you're connecting vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let something go. Now we'll flow. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Left heel steps up towards about 11 o'clock. Urdhva Hastasana in your upper body. Recognize how powerful you are in this pose. Inhale, standing staff. Right knee, left knee comes forward. Dial the left hip down in line with the right. Exhale, crescent lunge, step back. Bend generously into the right knee. It supports you. Exhale, towards the right side, vertical twist. Right arm guides you to open up. Exhale, you know where we're going. Warrior two, spin the left heel down and open up. Inhale, star, releases us. And exhale, Q change, forward, wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Roll into the ball mounds of your feet. Exhale, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, engage your core, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, star pose. And exhale, towards the front of your space, you're connecting vinyasa. Inhale, maybe upward facing dog. Find a little bit of stretch through your low belly. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take the other side. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, land lightly. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Stagger your stance, right toes towards about 1 or 2 o'clock, depending on the way your body wants to be. Inhale, standing staff. Left leg is your foundation. Exhale, drop your shoulder blades out of your back. Inhale here. Exhale, crescent lunge. Step the right foot back. Exhale, vertical twist towards the left side of your space. Left arm is your guide that opens you up towards the left side. Inhale, fun spin. Open up, warrior two. Right heel dials down. Maybe bend into your arms and surf here to relieve a little bit in your shoulders. And inhale, star pose. Open up towards the right side of your space. Exhale, horse. Toes out wide, knees bend. Maybe Skandasana into the left and then the right leg. Exhale, release your hands to your thighs. Inhale, find length. Exhale, look towards the right. Drop your left shoulder and send your gaze towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, right shoulder goes. Send your gaze towards the left. Inhale, find length. And your exhale, twist. Inhale through center. Exhale towards the left side of your space. Exhale, left shoulder goes. Look towards the right side of your space. Inhale through center. Exhale, even yourself out. Maybe press your thighs a little bit outwards. And our inhale takes us out, star pose. Exhale, cartwheel your hands towards the front of your space for your connecting vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let something go. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, Q change, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, your hands to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, prayer twist on the right. Hook your left elbow on the outside edge of your right thigh and look towards the right side of your space. Inhale to find length. The exhale, send your gaze towards the sky. We're strong through our left leg, envisioning that long line of energy coming from our left heel and going through the crown of our head, even in this pose. Press palm into palm to balance both hemispheres of the brain. Inhale, find length. Exhale, drop your left knee towards the earth. Untuck the left toes. Send your gaze towards the mat and release your grip on the inside edge of your right foot. Toe heel your right foot out. Runner's lunge. Bend generously into the right knee and roll onto the knife side edge of your right foot to open up or take up space here. Really nice option for blocks to deepen if you want to come onto the forearms or stay where you are. This opening of the hips creates a lot of opportunity in our lives to maybe reattach to where we are in space and time, or where we're going. Your next inhale, remove any props you might have. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, high plank. Inhale, roll your heels towards the right, side plank. Inhale your left arm high, Vashisthasana. Option to send your gaze towards the sky or towards the earth. Option to stack or stagger your feet. And if you're feeling really adventurous, create an X with your body and lift your left arm high. Send your hips a little bit higher. One more round of breath. And exhale, high plank. Come out slowly with control. Option for a chaturanga or your way to downward facing dog. Inhale deeply and exhale, let something go. Maintain proper alignment in your hands, press into the L's and the J's of your fingers. And we'll take the second side. Inhale your left arm high, left leg high, excuse me. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take a moment. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, prayer twist on the left. Hook your right elbow on the outside edge of your left leg. This is going to look different on every side for every person. So inhale, create length through your right leg. Envision that long line of energy through the crown of your head out through the outside of your heel on the right foot. Press palm into palm. Inhale, find length in your spine. And exhale, press your right elbow into your left knee and twist. Inhale, find length here. On every exhale, send your gaze a little bit higher. Option always to drop the knee. Drop the right knee. You're actually getting a lot more of a deepening of a stretch here. Once you've dropped your knee, untuck the right toes. Send your gaze towards the mat and exhale your hands towards the mat. Toe heel your left foot to the outside edge of your space. Exhale, runner's lunge. roll onto the left knife edge of your foot and find an opening here. Again, option for blocks or any props or skipping the pose. I haven't offered that yet. Always, whenever it calls to you, skip the pose. Find that surf option or motion here that's always available to you. To find a little bit of deepening. One more round of breath here. Exhale, step your left foot to meet your right high plank. Engage through your core. Cultivate a little bit of heat or tapas for purification, what this practice always likes to offer us in the physical form. And exhale, side plank on the left. Roll your heels towards the left side of your space. Inhale, your right arm up. Again, always option to stack or stagger the feet. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can lift your right leg high to create an X with your body. Today, I'm going to take the variation of gate by dropping my left knee. This is also another option that I could have offered on the first side, but I failed to, so I do apologize. Inhale, find length through the right arm. Exhale, press the earth away with your left. If you're in the gate variation, you're still pressing through the knife edge of your right foot. Send your gaze high. Exhale your hands towards the mat. Meet in high plank. An option for a chaturanga or skip it. Let's actually just go to a child's pose or an embryo. So for child's pose, knees out wide, toes to touch, send your seat towards your heels. Forehead comes to the earth or a block, and inhale your arms out long in front of you. For embryo, which works in some people's body a little bit better than child's pose, i.e. mine today, we are going to send knees together, heels together, send our seat to our heels. And for embryo, we bring our forehead to the mat, just as we do in child's pose, and arms are sent long behind us, tops of the hands on the earth. Maybe roll your head out on the mat for a little massage. To your forehead, send some love to your third eye, your perspective. Third eye, seventh chakra. Thank yourself for all the work that you've done so far. A little bit of restorative rest pose here. We have a little bit more standing, and then we will meet on the mat on our backs. If you're in a child's pose with your arms out long in front of you, I really love to bend into the elbows and find hands at heart center for prayer pose. My thumbs at the nape of my neck, finding a stretch in my triceps. It's a really juicy variation of child's pose or embryo. You can do it however you want. There are no rules in yoga. And let's come out slowly. We will come through a tabletop and meet standing here. Okay. Inhale, eagle pose. We'll reach arms overhead. Exhale, sit back in your seat. And inhale, lift rather, exhale, sweep the left arm under the right and find a bind. Palms together. Option for bear hug here. So we'll hug the shoulders instead of taking the full bind with palm to palm, whichever suits better in your body today. We're still in our modified child's chair pose. And inhale, your elbows high. Exhale, cross left knee over right. Some options in eagle here are to not take the leg variation at all. Some people can wrap their leg all the way around their calf. If that serves you, my legs are not long enough. Exhale, find a little bit of a seat. Send your gaze high, lift through your elbows. Your wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles should all be, when you have the bind, should all be in one long line. Envisioning that prana rising through your body. Maybe play with your gaze. Inhale, come out. Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead, or shake it out. Let's shake it out. That feels good today. Inhale, we'll take eagle on the right. So inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, right arm goes under left this time. Notice how good this difference feels to even out. Option for bear hug again. Sit into your seat and send your right knee over your left. Lift through your elbows. Left foot is your foundation, pressing into all four corners of your left foot. And inhale, come out. Take up space, maybe shake it out a little bit, whatever feels good. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Ground through all four corners of your feet. Bend into your knees. Scoop the tailbone. Micro tuck, just a little micro tuck so that our belly is engaged. Take a moment to recommit to your intention that I am that you decided on for yourself for this hour. I am that. I am courageous. I am whole. Whatever you decided your adjective to be. And we'll take tree pose on the left. Option to kickstand. Find the left sole of your left foot on your calf or your inner thigh. Maybe needs a little bit of help to get there. Whatever variation will serve you today, this is tree. Option to grow your branches. Option for arms overhead, taking up space here. Even option for your favorite mudra. Drop your shoulder blades out of your ears. And to come out, we'll dial the left knee forward and down to protect our alignment. And exhale, Samastitihi, hands at heart center. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And we'll take tree pose on the right. Maybe a different variation. Maybe a kickstand on this side. It's your world. There are no rules, as I like to say. It's not always true, but inhale, the left leg is your foundation. We're bending generously into the left knee to protect our alignment. Option to grow your branches. I've been working with pressing the earth away and pressing anything that's not serving me away by flipping my wrists. A couple more rounds of breath here in this juicy pose. Maybe play with your gaze. This one's fun. Helps you turn inward. Exhale your hands to heart center if they left. Draw your right knee forward and down. Exhale your arms by your side bodies. And inhale your arms overhead. We'll take dancers on the left. Exhale your arm by your left side body and capture the inner arch of your left sole of your foot. Bend into the right knee. Right knee is your foundation, right foot. And inhale, find length. This right here is tree, dancers. I find the next variation to serve some people, but not all. By taking the next variation, we inhale, find length, and exhale, kick the palm, kick the foot into the palm, and press the earth away. We start to hinge at the hips. Option to take this pose with a strap, but we still want to maintain alignment in our hips by dialing our left hip in line with our right. Inhale through center, slowly come out. Careful with the release of the left foot. And exhale, shake this side out. Inhale through center, arms overhead. Exhale, your shoulder blades out of your ears. We'll take dancers on the left. On the right, drop your right arm into your right hip crease and capture the inner edge of the right sole of your foot. Send your right knee towards the earth. Inhale, find length. Exhale, maybe kick into your right hand. Bend generously into the left knee. And envision yourself reaching for your goals with your left hand. They're right there. You've got them. You've got this. Inhale through center and exhale, shake it out. We'll come to standing on our knees for camel. So we'll meet standing on our knees with the tops of our feet pressed into the earth. And for camel, there's a few variations we can take. So we can take fingertips upwards and place them on our yogi back pockets of our pants here, pretend back pockets. Or we can flip the grip and send the fingertips towards the earth for camel here. This is already a back bend, so no need to exaggerate or feel any need to go anywhere that doesn't serve you. My favorite variation of camel is arms overhead, Kali Mudra in your fingers, and inhale, lift. You can see from my alignment that I am already in a back bend here. Option to come up onto your toes or almost the ball mounds of your feet and bend deeply backwards. Option to drop your hands towards your heels and trace your gaze along the ceiling behind you. Inhale really slowly. Engage your core to come out. And exhale, drop your heels towards your seat for hero's pose. Hands in a comfortable space in your lap, on your thighs, Thumbs up for receiving, palms down for grounding. And exhale to one side. And send your legs out long in front of you for a seated forward fold. Remove any flesh that might be on your sits bones. And inhale, find length overhead. Urdhva Hastasana in your upper body. Drop your shoulder blades out of your ears. And exhale, begin to hinge forward, leading with your heart. Leading with your heart. Bend into your knees. And when you can't hinge any further, exhale, curl and round, forward fold. Option to interlace hands under your knees. Bend really generously here. Let your head and your neck go. Option for props here. Find a couple blocks and put them under your head. My other block is a little too far for me to reach right now, but you get the gist. Exhale, release anything that you have left here. And inhale, roll back up. And we'll meet on our back. So send your legs long. And head comes to the earth. Inhale your knees towards your seat for bridge pose. Option for bridge with a block under your sacrum, if that serves you today. But for bridge pose, we'll press palms into the earth, palms, forearms, triceps, high back, and head into the earth. To inhale, press the whole earth away and lift our hips. Press the earth away. Press anything away that's not serving you. For one more round of breath, and exhale. Slowly lower down the length of your spine, sacrum, hips come last. Inhale your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. An option to take any poses that serve you here as your savasana. So you can take butterfly legs, soles of the feet to touch, knees out wide, blocks under the knee, blocks under your hips, tip for a little bit of deepening. You can take your final savasana here by laying in corpse pose on the ground, palms face up. Connect. Feel every point of connection that you have to the earth right now in this pose. And maybe count 5 things that you are grateful for. I will call you out when it is time. begin to awaken through the fingers and toes. Deepen your breath. Inhale your arms overhead for a full body stretch, as if you were waking up for the first time today. Roll to whatever side is intuitive to you. Using your top hand, press into the earth and meet in a comfortable seated position. Also, option to stay in your Savasana as long as you want. This is a recording that you are listening to in maybe a space that you can lay for many hours. Inhale to your Sukhasana or easy seat. Palms to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Fan your fingertips out wide. Yoga has a way of allowing us to rewire or retrain or practice our new thought processes. We have the option to flip the script by attaching that negative I am into a positive I am mantra, as that I am has a way of reaching back and claiming us. It's important to connect it to something beautiful for the sake of ourselves and taking good care. Inhale your palms to third eye, thumbs to third eye center. And exhale, namaste. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Shannon. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love to chat. Let me know what you thought. Any questions? Any feedback, please? You guys are great. Thank you so much.